Just check out this mess, guys. Can you oh my gosh, they're so loud. Hey Bee-Buds, I'm back, and today we're going to be taking a look at these BonezAlive blind boxes that I was sent for free to check out. Now I haven't done these before, and that's because there's sand in them, and I'm not a fan of sand, so I will be using gloves, and I'm just making that known right now in case you're wondering like, what the heck is Jen doing touching sand? Don't worry, I will be protected. Now because these were sent to me, I don't have pricing for you, but I did see them on the shelf in Canada at Walmart for $10 each. So if you're in the States, they're probably around $5 because that's usually the way of things. So like I said, I have two boxes here today, and they do look really cool. They're all black and shaped like hexagons, and inside we have our brick of sand, I assume. So here we go. Right on top, we've got most likely our checklist. Let's see. Oh, it's a collection list, so it shows us all the different creatures you can get and how we actually dig them out. And then on the back, we've got an excavation sites map with some kind of BonezAlive story on top. And then we've got this sticker sheet with the name of 4 different creatures. So we've got saber-toothed tiger, mammoth, pterosaur, and triceratops. So I assume one of those 4 creatures is inside this sand block. And we're gonna need to use this red tool that's underneath it in order to chisel away. Yay! Let me just go ahead and open this one. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's one way to get it started. Oh, okay. So let's prepare our dig site by putting down some paper, which will also make it a lot easier to see since it's a white brick on a white table. And then we'll open up the plastic. Ew, 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 ew. Oh, it's on me. It's on me. Ah. All right, those are freed. What the heck? Why is there a tab here? Oh, is that supposed to help us? I am making a mess here. Oh my gosh. Luckily for me, I have prepped for this exact situation and picked up a little dustpan and broom. This is a very professional dig site. And of course, we can't forget my gloves. So I'm just gonna put everything on and we'll get started. Dang it, Jen, you're an educator, not a paleontologist. Can we cheat by like smacking things together? Apparently not. So first things first, are there actual instructions? Hold on, let's see if there's actual instructions. It says, step 1, unpack me. Done. Step 2, remove the plastic strip and feel my heartbeat. What? Well, that's freaky. Hold on, let's see. I said, oh my gosh. Do you guys hear that? Okay, that was freaky. It started vibrating. It literally sounds like a cell phone is on silent in here. Should I do them both at the same time? Whoop. Wonder if it will shake. It stopped. That's weird. Oh, I know you hear that. All right, and from here, we're just gonna chisel away with our tool at our blocks. And the entire time it's gonna vibrate and shake. That's awesome. Maybe I shouldn't have unplugged both at the same time. Yay me. That is a really weird sensation. Okay, so it's safe to say, wow. That is some big alive energy right there. All right, so I know a lot of people get impatient with these dig 'em out type objects and tend to cheat by putting them in water first. I wouldn't recommend that for this one since there is an electronic component inside, which means we're gonna have to do it the good old-fashioned way. Slow and steady with a vibrating creature in our hand. And we're just gonna keep going until we find... And we're just gonna keep going until we find... Seriously? And we're just gonna keep going until we find some freaky glowing eyes staring back at us. Oh, check it out, guys. I found something glowing. I found an eyeball. It's freaking me out. What time's on the stopwatch?
It's at 5 minutes and 52 seconds and counting.
Okay, and I started that a minute and a half after I started. All right, so I'm at about 7 minutes in, and I have discovered a glowing eye or body part, but it said eyes, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that's what it is. By the way, this really, really hurts your knuckles. So continuing on, let's go. Chisel and sweep, that's my life right now. I tried to spare you from all this noise, but I don't want you to miss out on whatever I'm unearthing. I didn't even tell my family what I was reviewing, so I can only imagine what they think all this noise is. Oh my gosh, this is moving around on me. I literally stopped to tape my board down and it's still moving. I wish I was strong. I could just break off pieces, but I'm not. Ooh, I got a piece off. Oh my gosh. Seriously? If this is super small, I'm gonna be so annoyed because that means there's more for me to break. Be free! Oh my goodness. I need some Hulk strength. This is definitely an outside activity. Okay, I definitely see the benefits of something fun and tactile like this. Like, it'd be great when explaining what geologists do or paleontologists, but I wouldn't recommend getting it if you don't like banging sounds. Just maybe gift it to teachers for their classrooms, but if you get it for one of your kids, oh, wow, I was gonna say if you get it for one of your kids, just send them outside to use it. I got it out. Ooh, what is it? Oh, it's so creepy. It's a pterosaur? Oh, hold on, let's see. I did it, I did it, I did it. Oh, nope, that one's not free yet. There's his leg. Oh, look at that creepy little skeleton baby. All right, I'm gonna leave him to the side for now and I'll clean him up later because we still have one more creature to free. And that last one took about 12.5 minutes. Time to reset the stopwatch. So I better get this started. He's already buzzing away in there. And go. Oh wow, I've already started to unearth a bit of its body. All right, I don't know if I'm just getting better at this or if this one's bigger so I'm finding it faster, but either way, I'm okay with it. I've got a system. Chisel outwards, and once you have a thin enough wall, smash it off. Just make sure you don't get your fingers. Something's in there. We got the glow. It seems like that's a big tusk. Maybe it's the mammoth. Ooh, gen strength. Yes! Oh, so close. So close. All right, when you freed it this much and you feel like it's safe to pull it out, don't, because you might break the super teeny little limbs that are attached to the monster's head. Just keep digging. See, it's in there. Oh, hold on. So close, so close. Yes. All right, 6.5 minutes that one took. Take a look at this. Beauty. Excellent. Just check out this mess, guys. Can you, oh my gosh, they're so loud. All right, so looks like we got a saber-toothed tiger, and then of course we have our pterosaur. So I'm gonna brush off what I can, and there we go. And then I'm gonna clean all this up. Let's put them in their mess. See if they move out of that. Yeah, who's moving now, buddy? Oh, still him. All right, let's try this. Be king of the chalk rock. Oh, stay up there. Ah! How about you? Do you want to live on the rock? You know, I'm gonna keep the biggest chunks I have for the creatures and get rid of everything else. And I'll see you back here in a minute when things are much cleaner. All right, so the sweeping process is complete. I've decided to pick some of these bigger pieces to save, but now I am very quickly second guessing my decision to do that. Barf, barf, barf. But luckily I have baby wipes here, which I have so that I can wipe off my creepy little dinosaurs because they are covered in dust and I don't like that. So I'm just gonna quickly wipe those off and let them dry. That way we can actually see what they look like without being covered in powdery stuff. Oh my gosh, their bodies are so creepy. They won't stop vibrating. There's our pterosaur. The head is massive and the little skeleton body is just like sticking out like he's in a free fall. Looks like it's day one he's learning to fly, but he also died in the process. That's actually kind of grim. Let's just move on to the saber-toothed tiger. And there he is. Once again, just a massive head and an itty bitty body. And vibrating away, whoop, and dropping. So as far as I can tell, it is just 3 pieces, the body and 2 halves of the head with a light up section for the eyes inside and a little battery pack. Back here is where we pulled that tab out, allowing the batteries to touch, which made them start vibrating and lighting up for us. Now, unfortunately, since there's no way to easily open that head compartment, that means that means 2 things. Not only are they going to continue to light up and vibrate until the batteries die, but once they do, seriously? But once they do die, you're going to be left with these creepy little fossils that will never again vibrate or light up. It's kind of like a blessing, unless you enjoyed it, in which case you're going to have to separate the head in order to replace the batteries. But not gonna lie, they are driving me crazy, even if they are interesting. At this point, the only thing left to do is take a piece of our chalky nastiness, which is horrible. Ah! Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Oh my goodness. And create a home in the base. Then take a baby wipe and clean your hands profusely, and I guess your tool as well. Then find the sticker that matches your creature, peel it off, and stick it inside the back of the handle where it's flat, and it becomes a sign for you to display with your creature. And the good news is, if you don't move it around too much, it doesn't vibrate or light up. So all jokes aside, if you want it to last, just leave it alone. But if you want him to do something, just give him a shake. So that's the first base. Now let's make the second. Our saber-toothed tiger over there is reminding us that we need to make him a forever home. So I'm just gonna add his sticker inside the second tool, like that. This one is nice and clean because it did not touch any chalk. Stick it inside the base. There's even a spot for it. And then my favorite part, adding the chalk. Yay, awesome, so happy. Urgh. I kept calling it sand earlier, but it's way worse because it's chalk. It's even more dusty. I just can't, okay? This saber-toothed tiger better be happy, and he can enjoy all that dust instead of me. To be honest, I think I'd much rather just replace this with a bit of gravel and get rid of this chalk entirely. Okay guys, that's it for me and my first look at the BonezAlive collectibles. And of course I got 2 from the Dino series sent to me, and they are pretty cool. I've already pointed out the pros and cons, and now it's just up to you to decide if it's something you're interested in. Keeping in mind that there's also an insect series, an alien series, and an extra large series. In total, it took me just under 20 minutes to dig these out, so if you get an extra large or decide to gift it to somebody, make sure you've got time on your hands or you really don't like them. I'm just kidding. These are pretty cool, especially if you are into dinosaurs or hands-on activities. Especially with Halloween coming up, it just sort of fits this specific time of year. As for me, I'm not a super fan of the breaking down and touching of the chalk, but the end product is pretty cool, as long as you don't shake them too much. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did and haven't yet, then please subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on any future fun toy reviews. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!